when I wrestled him in ROH, it was in Duluth, Georgia, I believe. When I wrestled him in ROH, he didn't seem smaller than me. He was not a small guy then, as far as weight or even height. So I think this thing is ever since like he was in NXT, that's when he started to really get smaller and lean out. So I'm not sure if he's fighting health issues dated all the way back to before AEW, but let's just focus on this right now and this injury. I haven't seen this yet. Let's see what we have.
It's not that big of a deal, or it looks like, unless it's just a high clothesline and it jars his neck.
So this is the thing, like I'm saying, like a lot of people, WWE, AEW, TNA, when you take a clothesline, everybody thinks you need to do this and kind of like do the Billy Gunn bump or the half Billy Gunn where you do a little whirly twirl. And that's like the Kenny Omega match. He was getting clothesline and landed on the same exact shoulder that Adams landed on and his neck.
What does it do to you when you're landing on one shoulder like that rather than a flat back bump? Is it always uncomfortable, or can some people more comfortably take a bump like that?
The thing I think of right here is the way he lands, kind of sideways and kind of twisty, neck impingement, which leads to like your arm going numb. He also could have popped the shoulder out. You could tear your rotator cuff. You can do a lot of different things. Bumping like this instead of flat right there on your back. The clothesline doesn't look any more devastating doing it like this. Do you think Adam tried to do a whirly twirl and it just didn't happen?
There's a couple of frames there where the clothesline is connecting. Do you think his head's snapping back a bit more violently? You see what I mean?
So do you think he might have hit that shoulder trap and side of it? Like he landed, he didn't tuck his chin, or he couldn't. Is that what you're kind of saying? Maybe, well,
yeah, I'm wondering maybe if the clothesline was a bit hard, and if you just go back to where the connection happens, his head seems to, in one frame, go from there to completely disappeared. So maybe he did.
Here's another thing. No, I'm staying here.
I'm sorry. Because
he's literally, obviously, clotheslining him right in the neck and here, and Adam's head is going sideways. You see what I mean? Like Adam's trying to do that twirl around. I'm going to go slow-mo. He's making it look like it's more devastating. So you're thinking the impact of the clothesline right here sort of jolted him in a way, and then it was a two-step injury. This here, and then, of course, he's kind of out in midair a little bit, and then lands on that shoulder and impinges the neck and shoulder area once again, and maybe even hits part of his head as he's sideways. It's a really ugly bump. It looks devastating, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say that we discussed, and it's Kyle Fletcher once again, with the powerbomb into the ring apron, and I mentioned on that video that Adam Cole has a history with severe concussions. He had a concussion and it left him out of the ring for 9 months?
Yeah.
And that is a serious concussion. And straight after that, he shatters his ankle jumping off the rampway that time, and that kept him out of ring for a year. If this is indeed what it was, if it's a lariat, it would lead me to suspect that this is a concussion again, which I guess AEW would never admit to because they don't like it. Same with WWE, they don't like saying the word concussion, and AEW especially won't give much information, if any at all, on injuries that wrestlers are suffering.
That could definitely be the major part where he said ongoing health issues, post-concussion syndrome. I just want to show you this. This is how ugly a bump this is. Do you see as I zoom in? He's bumping with his legs over in this direction. His back's kind of twisted, and then he might have tucked in time here, but his shoulder is taking the brunt of it. But like you said, it could literally have been Kyle Fletcher. But Kyle Fletcher, look at this. Once he hits it, he stops. See what I mean? He didn't take his head off and sweep across like a clothesline from hell type thing. But then again, Bradshaw, this is all clothesline. Usually, if you do like Bradshaw's clothesline, if he hits you the right way, it's a big shoulder block with the right shoulder, and then he kind of falls through. This is no shoulders. Look at this. It's all like Stan Hansen lariat. It's not a clothesline, it's a lariat. But you're right. And dude, it's not a swing straight through and Adam Cole bumps underneath. It's a hook, almost like a right hook clothesline, catching him right in the carotid artery and under the chin. And sometimes you'll get a concussion just from taking a punch where it makes your head go sideways. And that's what Adam Cole's head's doing. See what I mean? So I'm with you as we're watching this. His shoulder could have still been injured. But when they say he's not cleared to wrestle, I'm leaning where you're leaning. Not cleared to wrestle, not sure if he's going to retire, ongoing health issues. This, to my guess, this is a concussion thing. I'm with you.
Yeah. Please don't take that as news, anybody. We don't know any more than anybody else out there. This is just pure speculation, of course. So nobody go and report anything thinking, that we're saying definitely a concussion, he's retiring because of it.
But here's the thing. When there's no timeline and you don't have your arm in a sling, and I'm guessing right shoulder, and you're being very vague because there is a gray area with concussions. You don't know how long it's going to fester on.
Yeah, and promotions don't want to admit concussions happen.
Liability.
Really.
Because of liability and whatever's going on. We're speculating, but when it's so like, hey, my shoulder's out, I need shoulder surgery, a rotator cuff injury, that this might retire me. My educated speculation based on my own experience. Yeah, and when the company's not coming out with an official injury, that's all I can think. All I wanted to do, this is a good, decent guy. The business needs good, decent people. We're at a shortage. We've always been in a shortage. Adam Cole is one of those people, and I really do like Adam Cole, and I like him as a talent and like him as a human being and want him to do well. So we're not doing this like, oh, it's a concussion, and wow, look at us say they I don't want it to be. I'm hoping it's a work. How's that?
I think we all hope it's
I'm
work,
hoping
but it
it's
seems
a
very much
got me,
like it
brother.
wasn't.
That's what I hope it is.